Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, there is one man by the name Okech Sala who has claimed to be Raila Odinga's adopted son. There are a lot of allegations that he has been raising as far as what Raila Odinga said, where ODM should be heading to, people that should be avoided and all that. And yesterday, Winnie Odinga, Raila Odinga's last child, one of his beloved daughter, was on Citizen TV with Okwara. And she was asked a question about this guy. She responded. And her response might shock you. And it has just exposed the reality and no more doubts going forward. But first of all, before we go to Winnie Odinga's response, in one of the events where Okech Sala attended, he's actually a resident in Luonyans. There are claims that he made. He said that he is so much close to Raila Odinga. And that was the first time he has said separately. Even when Raila Odinga died, Raila died when he was with him. And there are things that Raila told him that, number one, Raila had promised that he is going to support President William Ruto in 2027. Secondly, Raila whispered to him that Edwin Sifuna, the ODM Secretary General, is a hired dog for someone. Amesema na kwa Kiswahili ya kwamba ni umbwa wa mtu fulani. So he was concluding that indeed it is evidently clear that Sifuna is a dog for hire and therefore should not be trusted in ODM. What he believes is that Raila was for this government and therefore they have to support that government. Those who are opposing this government are against Raila Odinga. That is what Raila told him when they were together before his death. And he was there even at the time when Raila Odinga died. That means this guy was a really close person to Raila Odinga and his family.
Na niliambia yeye watu wako mashinani hawana matibabu.
Baba, mnapojua alituacha katika hii serikali, baba alikuwa anajua anafanya nini. Baba aliangalia mbele, anapiga hesabu za mbele zaidi. Na mimi nawaeleza kama mtu aliyekuwa na baba mpaka dakika zake za mwisho, mtoto wa baba, na wafahamisha ya kwamba haki ya Mungu, baba alisema ya kwamba alikuwa anaenda kumsupport rais 2027. Na mimi hiyo nitaisema mpaka dakika ya mwisho. Jambo nyingine yenye baba alinieleza kwa mtu yenye sasa hivi nimeanza kuiona hadharani ni kuhusu Sifuna. Baba alisema ya kwamba Sala huyu mtu aliambia kwa Kijaluo ya kuwa chere, unabidi namwangalia ya kwamba huyu mtu ni mbwa wa mtu fulani. Na sasa imeanza kuonekana ya kuwa Sifuna ni mtu anayetumika na mtu fulani kama vile baba alionieleza. Lakini baba alikuwa anataka ajinyonge na kamba yake mwenyewe. Na tayari mnaanza kuona kenye Sifuna anafanyia ODM party. Mnaona ya kwamba hata kama baba kabla ya kufa Sifuna siku moja alienda kule kwenye Citizen akasema ya kwamba yeye hata kama ODM itaungana na rais hata kisheria na kidelegate, yeye hatatambua hiyo, ni heri aondoke katika ODM.
Now, Okwara asked this question to Winnie Odinga. There is one man by the name Okech Sala. Do you know him? That was the question. Winnie Odinga responded. And her response was that, I have met him. But, I quote her, I want to believe nobody knows him. So she's confirming she has met him. But again, she's telling us she don't know him. You know, meeting someone does not mean that you know him properly. You just met. But she went further to drop a bombshell. And she gave an example. When you leave and go to Thika Road, there is two options. Either you turn right as you are going to Mathare, or turn left as you are going to DCI. That means a lot. And her conclusion was that talking of things that did not happen is a danger, is quite dangerous. So there are two things she's trying to say here. And I want you to get it right from Winnie Odinga herself.
There's a gentleman that calls himself Okech Sala. We've seen video clips of him. He says he was close to your father until the end. He claims he funded some trips, and he has some things to say about the party, but most of all about Raila Odinga. He calls himself Raila Odinga's adopted son. Winnie, do you know Okech Sala?
I've met him. But I'd like to believe nobody really knows him. I also feel sad for him. You know, my father died, and that was a very traumatic experience for me. But at least he died with somebody he knew loved him. And I believe people need to take better care of their loved ones. And mental health is a really important thing. When you live here and you go on Thika Road, there are two options. You either turn right as you're going to Mathare, or you turn left and you're going to DCI. Because a flat-out lie that you were there at the time of my father's death and you were not, talking things that did not occur, is quite dangerous. It makes me question a lot of things, what would be those intentions. So I believe they're just two places that should be rushed with immediate effect, one or the other.
Now, I want us to continue with the panel discussion, but before we go deep into that, I have a quick and humble request. For those who are watching the channel and you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to our discussion. Now, Winnie Odinga simply dismissed this man, Okech Sala. She has told us that Okech Sala is not adopted son for Raila Odinga. No. She said she has met him, but nobody knows that guy, including herself. She don't know that man. So from that point, we conclude that Okech Sala is a liar, and he is not anywhere near Raila Odinga's adopted sons. Simuona hata Uhuru alikuwa ako na wake aliadopt kutoka kwa shule huko akasomesha hivyo. So hawa viongozi they normally adopt. Unaamua utasaidia vijana kadhaa hivi chini ya maji, hata Ruto ako na wake wenye ana support, most of them through their charitable programs and other things. So Winnie Odinga is dismissing that. That's number one. Number two, Winnie Odinga, after dismissing this, she's telling us that Okech Sala might be suffering from mental health. He might be mentally sick. And therefore, he should visit Mathare. For claiming that he was Raila, he's Raila Odinga's adopted son, Raila told him this and that, and the support, they should give to who. She's feeling that is mentally disturbed. Or if not that, this is what she's saying. When she said that if you are on Thika Road from the Citizen TV studios in the CBD, you are either turning right, Madare, or left, DCI. So she's concluding that this man should be investigated for making a dangerous statement. Because he's talking about things that did not happen. That is quite dangerous, according to her. I was with Baba when he died. He was not there. It is dangerous. It should be investigated. Baba told me this and that. So DCI must investigate this guy for raising false allegations on someone who has died, on someone who cannot come back and defend himself. And the winner has concluded he was with his dad to the last minute. This man was not there. Kwa hivyo tuseme nini? Wakati anasema ya kwamba Edwin Sifuna is a dog for hire, we conclude he is a liar. Wakati anasema Raila Odinga alisema they will support William Ruto in 2027, we conclude that he's lying, but he's just focused on campaigning for William Ruto. The last time I checked Raila Odinga's last political statement was that ODM will produce a presidential candidate in 2027. And Uliza, who has told you that ODM will not have a candidate? That was the last time. And he agreed with Edwin Sifuna. So I see this guy as someone I can refer to him as a dog for hire. Someone has assigned him a duty to whip the emotion of ODM supporters and support William Ruto. That's where they are heading to. Anaweza kuwa someone there tu kwa hii serikali, hata si mtu wa ODM. Nimemuona kwa karibu sana anatembea na Raymond Omola and all that. I don't know your views. But please let us know in the comment section so that we can continue with our discussion. Thank you so much and see you in our next video.